Um, I cannot imagine the best beginning of the day today, like drinking coffee and talking about augmented reality books. Thank you for this invitation, and I'm thrilled to start with a presentation that I have. So we are DEVAR, a technology company in the field of augmented reality. It's been 8 years that we are working in this market, and during this time, we have taught millions of children worldwide to explore the world using augmented reality. We have 13 million augmented reality goods sold because we create not only books, but also toys, consumer products, educational products. And they are sold in 74 countries around the world and translated into 27 languages. Can you imagine if you hold such kind of a book in your hands? This means that kids in 74 countries hold the same book, interact with the same content, but they have one thing in common. Kids simply adore our products.
Me encanta esta aplicación, está súper chula. Hasta me la voy a instalar en mi tablet. ¡Me encanta!
For now, our company works with the world's largest companies and brands. Our products can be found on the world's largest marketplaces, and they are bestsellers on some of them, with thousands of customer reviews and positive feedbacks. In general, our products provide seamless, exciting technology for the best kids' learning experience. But you may ask, how did we begin this journey? And to answer this question, I would like first to have a look at the market trends that we have today. And the main trend is that kids simply adore their smartphones. They adore spending the time with the screens on the internet. On average, children spend up to 8 hours of screen time a day. And if we talk about Generation Z, these are the people who were born from 1997 to 2013. They spend around 9 hours of screen time per day, and it's 30% of the world's population. Even the smaller kids under 2 years old interact with smartphones and spend around 1 hour. Isn't it astonishing? You know, what kind of content they consume? And after the pandemic, of course, this time increased up more than 7 hours during the pandemic. Actually, I was not able to find the recent information about the kids' screen time statistics in China, but the latest one is a report released by the China Internet Network Information Center and the Chinese Communist Youth League that revealed that 175 million people under the age of 18, or 93% of the country's underage population, were internet users. So here we have such a kind of conflict of generations, like kids want to spend time on their phones and parents do not want them to spend time on their phones. So now worldwide network, gadgets, and technologies are a common and necessary part of digital natives' lives. 98 children live in a house with at least one mobile device, and 42% of children aged 8 and under have their own mobile device already. And so the question that we had, how can we make this time as helpful as possible? And how can we combine the desires of kids and parents in one single product? So we decided to enhance books with digital content in augmented reality in order to bring kids back to reading. But first of all, what is augmented reality? It's a technology that adds virtual objects to the world around us with the help of a device, which can be a smartphone, a tablet, it can be iOS-based or Android-based, it does not matter. And in general, there are two types of augmented reality used, commonly used nowadays. They are app-based and then there's no need to install any apps. It just opens in your system browser. And I know that it's quite easy to explain on words and to show you the videos, but I'm sure that the best way to try it is to try it yourself. So I invite you to scan this QR code, to point it over the image. Just follow the instructions on your screen. Normally, you will have to give all the permissions, like allow access to the camera, and then launch, just point your camera over the Scorpio or the Spider. I also invite you to turn on your sound, because here you can see some insects dancing. If you succeed, just sorry?
Shall I do some
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to disturb, Anna.
As you wish. So you just need to scan the QR code and then scan the image.
大家现在不知道能不能听到我的说话声音，可以听到我的，然后那个刚才安娜说话，不知道大家能不能听到。现在呢，就是安娜邀请大家来进行一下AR 的体验。那么如果你们现在呢，如果是手头还有零用的手机，那么你用手机呢来去扫描这个中间这个二维码。如果你用微信扫描呢，那么可能会出现微信的浏览器不一定能直接打开。那么就点击右上角3个小点，选择通过浏览器打开，然后就应该进入了一个登维的一个界面。这个时候呢，你就可以用这个摄像头扫，或者左边的蜘蛛，或者右边的这个蝎子，然后来体验一下。然后这个呢，安娜刚才说声音是可以调开的。
Mm-hmm.
Anna, I've got some feedback from the audience because they seem not able to
How can
hear
this
your
happen?
voice.
But you can hear me. Perhaps I'm speaking to
I can hear you
silent,
perfectly.
or
No,
so shall we begin? Shall we start from the very beginning?
No, that's fine because we've got the caption and everybody can read the
That's a pity.
subtitles. That's no problem.
Unless, can they see me? Okay.
Oh, they can see you.
Is there a possibility to perhaps the audience can take photos or share videos in the chat if they want? We always yes. Shall I will move forward. Okay.
Yeah， 那大家现在就可以那个把现在的图片呢可以截屏一下，然后回头可以再试。让安娜呢现在是往下继续进行她的演讲。
Okay. I hope you enjoyed these insects. What is an augmented reality book and how to use it? Well, augmented reality books combine traditional printed products with the interactivity of the technology and bring an exciting new experience to the user. They are very easy to use. Our book has an instruction page. In this instruction page, there are 3 simple steps for the user to take. One important thing is that the camera and the app recognizes the image. That's why we always ask our users to make them as flat as possible and to scan them the best way. This way you will help the app and will enjoy the best augmented reality experience. As for the DEVAR app, it has an easy-to-use interface for kids, and they can learn and explore on their own. And you can be absolutely sure that the content that they perceive while interacting with a smartphone or a tablet is 100% safe. So we can see a starting screen, then the camera image, where you have to scan the QR code of the book, which will drive you to the book showcase, and the download will start automatically. You will need internet connection just only for the first download, because even after you can interact with augmented reality content even without internet. Augmented reality books have lots of benefits. That's why we decided to move forward in this direction. Our first idea, we reached out to publishers as a tech company, and we told, it was early 2016, we reached to the publishers and proposed them like, hey, we can bring your books to life. We can add the augmented reality technology. We are experts in this sphere. We have patents, and our own research and development center will be a good technological partner. But publishers normally did not like this idea, and so we just had to create the books ourselves. And now we are happy with this, really, because now we have over 200 titles of books that are sold in 74 countries. And talking about the benefits, they are simply undeniable. The first one is helpful extra content. An augmented reality book is a simple book like an ordinary one that you can find on your shelf. It's a printed product with information and visual vocabulary on the pages, but it has additional educational content in augmented reality. So this content is not repeated across the pages. It's a new one, perceived in a new way by kids. And this content is not just a pop-up that comes out of a book or of a page. It's interactive, and this is very important because it provides an unforgettable experience, which is simply not possible in real life. Can you imagine petting a lion? Can you imagine holding a human heart in your hand, or watch the dinosaurs that are not existing nowadays? Or travel to the wonders of the world like hanging gardens of the Babylon. Also, it's possible to conduct safe experiments in physics or chemistry, even without special equipment. And kids can always touch the objects that appear in the scene, and the objects respond to the touches. They can call them, and also they will reply. So it's a sort of immersive educational process in which kids take a very active part. And since they take an active part, this leads to a higher level of attention and of understanding the information in general. Another benefit of augmented reality is that it allows to visualize content and complex subjects in detail, like human body, also physics, chemistry, architecture. We can see the objects in 3D sectional view and learn on the details and also interact with them. What's also important is that there was a research held by neuroscientists, and it revealed that augmented reality activates 3 modes of human perception in parallel in brain, and it doubles the attention level. So it's a clear sign of augmented reality's ability to generate a more powerful response than equivalent non-augmented reality experiences. So children reinforce their reading through educational games with live and interactions with live characters. Augmented reality presents information from a new angle, linking reading and game. As I mentioned before, we have over 200 titles, and our business model is selling rights. So we are happy that our partner in China is Juvenile and Children's Publishing, which who did great work in terms of these series that are available for Chinese market. You can be sure that, so when we create the books, we use the content available that we have. And it's clear that in each country there are each country has its own specifics in terms of facts, for example, and you can be sure that these books are localized absolutely for Chinese markets, because the editorial team of Juvenile and Children Publishing did a great job on fact-checking, on translation, and simply made these books like a state-of-the-art. In these books, this series were created in 2017, and they are our best-selling titles. They are sold in over 40 countries around the world, and they are different in terms of the number of pages and the number of pages of augmented reality, but still each of them is a perfect tool for studying the world around us. The main concept of this series, they target at the age 6+, but still they are loved by kids of all ages. It's true, and even parents adore interacting with the content. This series makes studies visual without any special equipment. They provide exciting interactive lessons and allow kids to go on a real space journey, dive underwater, meet extinct dinosaurs, explore the human body from skin to skeleton, watch how muscles and nervous system work, and learn the basics of biology with microanimals inhabiting the universe invisible to the human eye. I'll start with the Dinosaurs Encyclopedia, which is a hardcover title with of a standard size like A4 with 80 pages, so it's a huge book with 33 augmented reality scenes. As you can see, there are vivid illustrations with dinosaurs and interesting facts on the pages. And what can you see in augmented reality? Almost each page comes to life with dinosaurs appearing. Each of them has its own sounds and a toolbar with interactive buttons. We can learn where the dinosaur lived, we can learn what was its size in comparison with something familiar to us, like a car, or I will show another examples later on. We can make the dinosaur walk around the room, take photos, of course, record videos, and we can feed it. So this way we can learn whether it feeds on meat or on grass in such an interactive way. As you will see it right now, all of them are different in terms of their animations, like they have different speed um, of movement around the room. And it's not a car now, but it was a chicken for the comparison of the size. As for me, I like the animation with humans most of all, because it's really fun. As for the flying dinosaurs, we have the possibility to give them flying. As for the dinosaurs that live underwater, then we can see them in water appearing right on the page. So there are 33 dinosaurs in this book, and all of them are very interactive, captivating. All of them have different sounds, and it's real fun to learn these creatures with the help of this book. Space encyclopedia is always space is always a classic topic, and it was a real pleasure to work with this book while bringing it to life. It has 52 pages and 17 space augmented reality scenes, 17 space journeys to take right from the page of a book. It starts from the Milky Way galaxy, where we can see it right on the page, and we can learn what is it with the help of a robot which has narration, and there are also subtitles on the app. It's marked on Jan. Now it's fine. Oh, okay. I can hear myself and I can hear you in an echo. Okay, let me proceed. So the journey begins from the Milky Way galaxy, and we can see where are we located in this galaxy, and also we can see the solar system right on the page. The main interactions that this book proposes is that we can see all the planets in 3D sectional view, learn the parts of each planet, learn the moons, and rotate them, touch them, control. So it's absolutely amazing when you can interact with the content on the screen. There's always a robot if you need extra help, and if you want to hear some facts and to learn them in such a way. It will be also marked where the location of the planet will be also marked on the screen.
Jupiter.
But apart from planets, kids will also learn such things as pillars of creation, sky rocks, um, black holes, and all sorts of cosmic events, and even have the possibility to play a Mars rover game and collect gems for a limited time. Again, I invite you to put a solar system in your room right now by scanning this QR code and tapping elsewhere around you. Just anywhere you want, it will appear. This scene also has sounds, beautiful ones, and this scene will give you the possibility to tap on the planets and learn their names, but not in English and even not in Chinese, but in Portuguese. Sorry for this, but this is the demo we have ready to go. So I decided to share it with you, and I suppose you'll like it. Just let me know. Jan?
Yes, Anna, can you hear me?
Yes, everything is fine, right?
Yes, great. I've got your voice
Okay.
back on the broadcast room.
I see.
That's why it's got some recurrent earlier, but it works now.
Okay. Okay, that's great. Um, should I welcome the audience again?
Uh, Sorry, say that again.
Should I welcome the audience again?
Oh,
With my
well, it's
own
fine
voice.
because it's got the caption there, so I think every
Okay.
bit of you will not missed at all. And here
No, I'm just
I've got pop-up messages that is very cool. Knowledge seems difficult, but all in once they are make it vivid and three-dimensional.
so I think that we can move forward. I hope
I
everyone
guess,
enjoyed the solar
yeah,
system.
yeah, I guess you can.
Um, as for the anatomy encyclopedia, as you may know, that human body is a very complex structure. With this encyclopedia, we made the studying much more simple and visual and great. It has 90 pages with 45 augmented reality scenes. So we have the full human body in augmented reality and all the human organs also in augmented reality. I will show you a video demonstrating the technology. Sorry, I do not have a video in Chinese. So it will be in English. As you can see, here we have the brain, and all the parts of this organ are marked in AR. We can interact with it, also rotate it from and study from any angle that we want. This is my favorite one. I like the eye because it looks amazing. All the organs can be seen in 3D sectional view. Okay. Um, I think I have some problem with this video, but we also have skeletons, nervous system, venous system, like we have skeletons right on the page, and all the studied part is highlighted, and the main processes are also represented in AR. And once again, I invite you to try the human heart as it is, like in the book, but without any apps. Just scan the QR code and you will see the beating heart. You will be able also to see it in 3D sectional view, but still the parts of the organ will be in Portuguese.
大家也可以那个扫描了二维码以后呢，然后将你的手机摄像头放到这个心脏上面，然后可以看到动态的 AR 心脏。所以在你的摄像头里边呢，其实看到的是你周围的场景，但是这个心脏呢就跳了出来。然后如果你用双手，用那个手指呢，你可以通过手指放大和缩小这个心脏。然后可以点击心脏的不同部位，然后它会出现提示，这是这个部位的名称。
You gave some instructions.
Yeah, I from experience.
You enlarged the models with your fingers, right?
It was quite cool.
Yes, I also like it so much. Um, I think that we can move forward.
Yeah.
Okay, hope you enjoyed the human heart. um, the Microworld Encyclopedia is the next title that I would like to introduce you shortly. This book has 52 pages and 17 augmented reality scenes. The main difference, I'd say, of this book is that it has lots of interactive experiences. Like readers are always invited to play mini games and to do the experiments and literally dive into a drop of water. That's the first scene in augmented reality that welcomes the user. It's just a drop of water on the page, and after scanning it, you can dive into it and find yourself in a drop of water with small creatures around you that you can tap on. You can stop them to have a closer look, and just like that. Here I can show you some of the experiments. So far, you can freeze the bacteria and hit them to learn how they act in these or that conditions. You can also send the tardigrade to space to learn that this creature is super capable to survive any living conditions. With these games and with all the interactions that we propose in the books, we develop fine motor skills of the kids, and apart from classic learning experience. In these two videos, we have two games where we have to feed these creatures like Echo Pod and Infusorium. So the idea is that kids can read the information on the page, imagine it somehow, and then can see a visualization in augmented reality and then interact with this visualization. Of course, this kind of learning experience is very memorable for kids. The last book that I'm going to present you is the Underwater World Encyclopedia, which is also hardcover, beautifully designed, and that has absolutely stunning illustrations of the underwater world. It has 40 pages and 10 AR scenes, but they are worth it. It has this book has some marine creatures with an animation on the page, so they just swim around the page and they can be stopped at any time. We can stop and learn the interesting facts about the animal in an interactive way. But marine creatures is not all to be represented in this book. We can literally dive underwater and access portals under the water. We can access the sunken ships, have a walk around, and find there some interactive objects that we can tap on and learn some extra information. This book is these portals are more about pirates, which is quite engaging for kids. I would like to say that we strongly believe that technologies can make the life of our kids better when they have a helpful key concept in mind. And I invite you to explore the world in a new way with augmented reality books. Here you can see all these covers, and you can definitely find them on the market, and you will never, you will simply adore them. That's for sure.